thin edge is used for achieving a uniform appearance along the raw edges visible on the finished shoe. After skiving, the edge is stained to match the upper color. Normally, the width of the skive should not be more than 1.5 millimeters, and the depth should be 1/3 of the total thickness. Back seam. On light leather, skiving is done only to take off the fibers, that is, for materials below 0.8 millimeters. But on heavy leather, above 1.8 millimeters, enough material must be skived to reduce strain on the seam and to reduce bulk. Normally, the depth of the skive should not exceed 1/3 of the material, and the width about 2 millimeters. Blind seam. In this case, the components are stitched face to face. One component is skived for an open edge and the second for a fold, so that after stitching, the top piece can be folded over, as shown here. Burnished edge. This is done on edges to give a folded appearance. The reduction of material allows the edge to curl when heated. The skiving is done at an angle of 40 to 45 degrees. A fold skive is done on edges to be folded, so that the final thickness is the same as the rest of the component. The width of the skive is normally twice that of the fold. On light leather, the skive for folding is different from that for heavy leather. On light leather, the skive tapers down to 30% of the thickness. The width is twice the fold. On heavy leather, the thickness of the skive is reduced to 50%, while the width is twice the fold, plus 1 millimeter for the rollover. A grooved skive is done by a special foot meant for the purpose. It provides a guide for folding. For a bagged roll top, the upper component is skived as for a fold, except that the width in this case is less and the thickness more. An underlay skive is done to reduce the substance at the edge of a component, where it has to be laid below another. For lap stitching, the component to be underlaid is mostly skived on the flesh side. On unlined shoes, it is done on the grain side. The depth of the skive is as much as the thickness of the material, as it tapers down to a paper-thin edge. The width of the skive should be such that the first row of stitching can pass through the full substance. The skive must be at least 1.5 millimeters behind the stitch mark. Toe puff and counters. Counters and toe puffs are skived for an underlay skive, as shown here. The lasting margin is skived to help reduce the bulk and ease pleating when the upper is lasted. To recapitulate, skiving reduces the thickness of the upper component edges. It has multiple purposes, leading to improved appearance and easier upper preparation. There are different types of skives grouped under edge, fold, and underlay skives. The rest after a break.